I've trawled through the monster manual and I've identified all of the monsters people might want to fuck. Now here we come.
Oh, hello. Hello, that's all I see there.
The Balor is literally the Balrog. It was renamed for copyright reasons, but it is literally Lord of the Rings' Balrog.
Is this another one that's going to be like, yeah, you're going to need a potion of fire resistance on this one?
Oh yeah, it does have a fire aura. Sorry, yeah, it absolutely will.
God damn it.
Okay, so it's huge. That's about
15
how tall?
feet.
15 feet.
What?
Okay.
Same as the Abominable Yeti. We're talking service level again.
What are these ones? What is this guy's friends like?
Yeah, it has a 50% chance of summoning about 4 Vrox, about 3 Hezrus, about 2 Glabrezus, about 1 or 2 Nalfreshnis, or 1 Marilith, or a Garistro.
Okay, so the way I see this is a very large, fiery demon woman who commands a lot of friends, quote unquote. This is everything I want in a woman.
And this is absolutely a demon.
How on fire are we talking?
Fire aura at the start of each of its turns. So this is going to be every 6 seconds. Every creature within 5 feet of it takes 10 fire damage. And flammable objects in the aura that aren't being worn or carried ignite.
Right.
Yeah, but what's the reach of the weave? What's the reach of the web?
Right. Like, basically, the Balor could literally burn all your clothes off.
Yeah.
At a distance.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, this is the D&D world. I'm going to assume that there is adequate fire protection specifically made for people who want to get hot with demons or other fire-based creatures. There's gotta be a market for that.
Also, the Balor has one of the highest strength scores in the game.
Yeah, I feel like...
so she can handle me easily then.
Yeah, she can lift you up and turn you inside out.
This is kind of like the partner takes charge. I'm gonna smash because I like that shit.
We got 3 for 3 smashes. I'm adding a smash to the mix. We all know this is a smash. No, there's no surprises here.
I feel like my partner's gonna question me once we're done here.
All right, the next one. This is one of the very few specifically gendered creatures in the monster manual. And I don't think this one needs to be specifically gendered. It's very unusual. Here we go to the Banshee.
Ooh, hello.
So I need to stress on the looking ugly thing. This is a mechanical thing. It's called horrifying visage. She looks at you. She gives you an expression that will force you to run away.
On the last
like
point,
me, for real.
On the last point of might kill you with their moans, is that like a if you hear them?
It is if you hear them, yes.
It's an earplug situation, yeah.
Yeah, this is earplug situation. Also, I like that bit of a screamer.
They are known for it. Let me put it that way. For those unfamiliar, the Banshee is a D&D monster designed to make DMs accidentally kill their players because it's a really low-level monster. But that scream it gets to do will drop you to 0 health. Yeah, fail at 1 single check. You got 1 die roll. If it's not high enough, 0 hit points. Doesn't matter how many you have.
All about practice. You just need to make sure your ears are plugged up.
I think the Banshee carries too much baggage to be worth it, even as a one-night stand.
There's a lot of risk involved. I'm going no.
Does any of this change if I point out that her primary action is called Corrupting Touch? Does that change anything for anyone?
What kind of corrupting are we talking?
We're talking she touches you and you take a lot of necrotic damage, so you start to rot.
Yeah, no. Pass.
That's 3 passes.
I don't think there's just too much baggage tied to a Banshee to make it worth it.
This is gonna make me look bad, but I gotta say this. I'm a smash. I think I can fix her.
Nick, no! Baggage handlers.
I can fix her.
You can't. Don't do it.
Being your average Twitch streamer fan, I can fix.
Oh my god.
I'm buying Banshee bathwater.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's how it ends. So it must be producing something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what we've not had yet? We've had demons. We've not had any devils.
Oh, we need to move on.
Are you all ready to get horny for a devil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Explicitly.
Well, it's unlikely. Next one, the Barbed Devil.
Hello. No, I would feel like a fish.
I feel like a fish.
Yeah, you get hooked.
Oh, I
you
see.
You get hooked, and not in a good way.
I guess it depends how into blood play you are.
Not.
Exactly.
Look at me, I'm a skeleton. I have none.
I have to say, this case definitely pass.
Yeah.
A bit too spiky for my liking, so I'm going to pass as well.
Gonna pass.
Yeah.
I already have a fear of needles. This is taking it too far.
This isn't even the spikiest devil. This is wild, and the next one will be coming up soon. But I think might be a smash for goggles. I'm also a pass on this. I don't like losing my own blood. It's not something I'm a fan of. Straight over to what I believe is another devil. It might be a demon. I'd have to double check. I think it's actually a devil, the Balgura. This one is not older than gods. I just forgot to update that bit of text. That should have said it's baboonmus. Oh no, this is a demon. We're talking a demon here, yeah. So it's a massive ape, you know?
Yeah.
Huge.
I mean,
A massive
like-
orangutan.
do you want to fuck Harambe?
Yes.
To be clear, this one does pass the hardness test.
This has an intelligence high enough to be sentient. It knows one language, abyssal. It can telepathically communicate to you as well.
I mean, just because it has an attack called fist doesn't mean it's going to fist you.
No, that's up to the creature.
But,
what
you know,
That's up to both parties involved, really. It should
option is there. The other one, by the way, is
Central
bite.
fisting here.
So, you know.
What,
I mean,
what is
also-
Underbring Friends?
So, it has the ability to summon an additional Barlgura.
Oh god, I think that's a bit much.
Oh, yes.
It is 10 foot tall, by the way, for those who need height.
Oh, wait, no. In that case,
Also, yes.
Really?
when I go on dating sites, I explicitly avoid people looking for unicorns.
You don't want to be Eiffel Towered by the Balguras.
I don't want to be a third in an established couple's one-night stand.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Don't think they're established couples by the law. I think it's more one is getting just randomly pulled out of the abyss. But yeah, no, that's fair.
It's basically, hey,
Look, I need a bit of help here. Do you want to help? I need a fuck.
look, when you're on a dating site and someone says, oh, we're a couple and we're looking for a third to have fun, always avoid it. That is never a good idea.
That's fair. I'm sorry, I'm a smash on this one. I'm gonna lose. These are some big cuddling arms, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna be
fair.
lovely.
I understand.
Just think, cuddles from both sides.
Yeah. So the weird thing is the demons are a lot more smashable than the devils for the most part, despite the devils having a history of being very sexy. But we're going to go to what might be the sexiest devil in the list next. In
Is
the
it
list
me?
that I've got. So anything up to C, because that's how many I've done. The bearded devil.
I mean,
I'm not sure about that beard going on.
Look at that beard. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, no, I'm not into it. No, like I'm looking at that and just like if I sat on the bearded devil's face, I would be in utter fear that I would get a beard tentacle somewhere it shouldn't be. So I'm going
It
no.
can literally attack you with the beard, and I should add the beard is poisonous.
No.
So, see, big weapon, fine. Tail, fine. Ears look kind of nice. Also, hair also looks kind of nice. The beard, though, I am probably going to pass.
Yeah.
That's a big pass for me.
You know what? That is fair. That is fair. Ribbed for my pleasure. I'm in.
Poisoned for your pleasure?
I'm in. It's chemsex. Alcohol's a poison too. I'll fuck drunk. It's fine.
This is not how you get poppers. This is not how you get poppers.
It'll pop something. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. The Behir.
We are talking. We are talking now.
This is a dragon puppy, basically, but it is not a child, right? I need to stress that it's not a young dragon. It is a dog dragon, basically. It's not actually even a dragon. It just kind of looks like one. They live in the dark. They live in caves. They live in very high places where it's hard to reach. And what they'll do is they'll skitter along the caves. They'll find adventurers, pick them up, drag them away, and then eat them alive.
You know what? Valid. I understand this.
They are constrictors. This, by the way, size-wise, huge. So we're talking 15 feet long.
Okay.
They'll wrap around
Okay.
you, constrict you. They have lightning breath, if that helps.
I mean, the wrapping around could be kind of fun during sex. I'm going to smash.
I want to ride it into battle, not ride it into bed. I'm sorry. It's a no from me. I'm just looking at it
Why
like
not
that's...
both?
Why not?
Why
Do
not both?
Nah,
You can certainly ride it into battle.
Nah.
You can ride it.
it's not hitting. It's not hitting the
Land
buttons.
instead.
I need to stress for the Vor fans, it literally will eat you alive.
Like as a monster fucker, this hits everything that it needs to.
I mean, it quite literally swallows.
Yeah. Yeah, the ability is called Swallow. It bites you, and then it goes down you go.
Sorry, I just seen the words "one life stand" in the chat.
Look, there's a lot of creatures in D&D that'll bore you.
Yeah.
Mimics included. It's fine.
I gotta say, for me, it's a pass. It just looks like a dog. I don't want to fuck a dog. On that
Too many
subject, by the way,
legs.
there are a couple of other things that look like dogs in here that I will also be passing on for the same reason. Are you all ready to get wetter than you have ever been in your goddamn life?
Pretty fucking difficult, not gonna lie. I've been in the bar.
I was gonna say, should I be in the
Behold.
bus for this? I'm beholding.
Beholder, I barely even know her.
Oh my god.
The major downside is that last one.
Yeah,
I can't stress how xenophobic beholders are. They
I'm
are
fucking
extremely-
xenophobes.
the major downsides are both the last two. The
Yeah.
hole is full of teeth, also a bit racist.
One other thing, though, anything a beholder dreams comes true. If they dream of something, they will create it out of dream material. It will appear. One regular way they become undead is they start fearing death as they get older and they dream of themselves as zombies. And when they wake up, they are zombies.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
dear.
what if they're thinking of something sexy? What if they're dreaming of giving you the best orgasm you've ever felt?
Except they would never do that.
No, they're very selfish.
Okay, beholders are in the end pillow princesses, and that's my job.
Please imagine getting the worst sex possible, and then the after talk is all just QAnon garbage.
Jesus.
Beholders. Charming eyes mean nothing.
It's a pass all along. Wow, I would.
Pass
What about you, Nick?
What that eye socket do?
Oh my goodness.
That's
Never
all
say that again, please.
I actually, when I was looking at this, I had a real important question. Do beholders shit? Do they have an asshole, basically?
No, they
Like,
talk-
is there
they
one
talk
at the
about
back?
it.
Do they dream out their shits?
Yeah, that's what I really want to know. Like, do they shit? They're aliens from the far planes, which is like a realm of eldritch horror and existential horror where nothing makes sense and like time and space loop over each other constantly. Do they even have to shit?
I'm pretty sure fucking
No.
Beholder doesn't make sense either.
The black dragon. I have done the dragons separately because they are essentially different species.
How bad is this dragon?
Nick.
Oh, this is a bad dragon by D&D standards.
Right, smash.
This
You
is
know,
the
you know exactly where I'm going with this one.
this
Also,
is
also,
the baddest of the bad dragons.
also,
Hmm.
could you transform into a car?
No, God, Luke. Do you
let
have
me-
to go there?
Let me check. 'Cause
Like-
so for all
like,
these,
is
I'm
it-
talking an ancient dragon. So these are the
Is it-
strongest, the oldest.
Is there some kind of potion that could transform me into a car?
Oh my fucking God, Luke.
There is a spell that can transform you into a car.
Wonderful. Smash.
True Polymorph would do that. I was just checking to see if they could cast it, because they usually can cast True Polymorph, which is the funniest part.
All I'm saying is that there's no challenge more worthy of praise for a size queen than going down on a bad dragon.
Yeah, and this is a
Especially the large ones.
gargantuan creature. Gargantuan creatures are the largest size in the game. Medium is 5 feet, large is 10 feet, huge is 15 feet. Gargantuan is anything from 20 feet
So-
to, and there's no upper limit.
We have two options. We can transform into a car or Donkey from Shrek.
These are not the two options, Luke.
They
There
are.
are others.
Horrified by this concept.
There are other options, but these are the two better options outside of another dragon.
Consider me horrified.
Meanwhile, I've merely hit smash because I'm going out. If I'm going out, I'm going out in style.
I mean, if you have any questions about any of the other bits I put on there, the kobold fluffers, yeah, kobolds fucking love dragons, but they particularly love black dragons, and they go kind of crazy for them. Kobolds, by the way, Luke, are little tiny baby dragons, but they're not baby dragons. They're kind of like, imagine a gnome, imagine a garden gnome, but in the shape of a dragon. That is what a kobold is. Dragon halflings, yeah.
Basically, they like to be stepped on.
Yeah, actually, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
Kobolds are legally chasers. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh my
Good
god,
God.
you're right. Also on the subject, I mentioned about they cause ennui. They don't cause ennui to the local area. Everyone within 10 miles of an ancient black dragon is filled with listless despair.
Neat.
I mean, I could probably handle that. It'll be fine.
That's just any of my thoughts after like 9 p.m. It's fine.
Maybe there's
Like,
a
I
maybe there's a
can't-
black dragon nearby.
A car doesn't think, and Donkey is mostly always happy, so we'll be fine.
Even if you're transformed into a car, you're still probably going to be able to think.
I mean,
you're not going to be no thoughts, head empty.
Okay,
I'm dragon filled.
We got 9 more dragons to get through,
and I'm gonna smash them all.
There are 9 more dragons. They're not all next to each other, by the way. I've put them in by alphabetical order from the color of the dragon.
Oh, so they don't take turns then? Okay.
They're not taking turns.
Also, Nick, what about you?
Me? Smash.
Excellent.
Of course. Absolutely. Next one, I think, is going to be a tricky smash. This is another Harkness test failure, but it's a classic D&D monster, the Black Pudding.
That doesn't look like Black Pudding to me.
So
Black Pudding's
see, Iris, I think you've made a mistake. There's one way I can turn this around for you all. Anyone here seen Fern Gully?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you all? The villain from Fern Gully is a Black Pudding.
Not even Tim Curry can save the Black Pudding.
If that was voiced by Tim Curry, you would. You would.
Probably not.
Especially Tim Curry as Hexus. That is too sexy. That Toxic Love song. You need to look that up. That is...
The thing is, when I think of Black Pudding, I only think of, like, the stuff you have with a full English breakfast. Like,
So?
or...
Hence the words, calm down the Midlands, it's not what you think on the slide.
How engulfing are we talking here? Also, like, what about, like, smell?
They tend to not smell too strongly. They're made of pure acid. And they will literally cover you up. What you're looking at here on this image is an ogre being covered.
How strong is
Black
said
Pudding.
acid?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
pretty
because
bad.
Isn't this more like permanently lower weapon attack?
Seawater is technically an acid.
Yeah, if it's pretty bad, then no, I'd much rather not get myself.
Every 6 seconds, you will take half of an average human's life.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
One life stands are a little bit out.
I'm passing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Body.
But I'm just going to say, if you've got a sword, you cut it in half. You've now got two of them.
That's not necessarily a bonus.
I'm shocked. I'm genuinely shocked. But okay, we're going to go on to the next one. I also am a pass as well, actually. I'm not shocked in any way. The next one, this is another one of those ones where I looked at it and I went, this passes the Harkness test? So I can understand if you're going to want a pass on this. But this does pass the Harkness test. The Blink Dog.
What?
So, they have a language.
Okay.
The language is Blink Dog. That means theoretically you can learn it because most animals don't have a language.
Intelligence score, give it to me.
Intelligence score is sentient level because sentient intelligence score is above 3.
I need the exact number, please.
Let me go for it. It is 10, as intelligent as a human on average.
As intelligent as a human?
Yeah, on average, an average human. Oh, it also understands Sylvan as well. It speaks Blink Dog, understands Sylvan. It's the language of the forest.
This wouldn't be the kind of dog girl I'd want to fuck.
This is a medium fey creature.
I'd want more human features rather than
I'm not into
Thank
this.
you very much.
So a fun little thing about Blink Dogs is their typical prey is the Displacer Beast, which is a large cat with tentacles. It projects this illusion that makes it look like it's in multiple places at once. The Displacer Beast is a CR3 creature, so that means its challenge is about enough for if you're level 3. If you've got 4 people level 3. The Blink Dog, challenge 1/4. But that's their prey, is the Displacer Beast.
Also, does it blink?
Does it blink? So it blinks by teleporting.
No, I mean, like, eye-wise, does it blink?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
The name is not a lie then.
the thing is, and the reason I asked very specifically about its intelligence score is if something is of human intelligence, I'm willing to give a lot a pass. I think for me, at the very least, intelligence is the defining factor here.
This is a fey creature, so it's like a lot of fey creatures, they're shockingly intelligent.
If I'm able to have a real conversation with something, physical appearance-wise, I'm willing to let them get away with a lot.
I'm so excited for our 25th stream of this, where we get round to the newer books, because the Dolphin Delighter is indeed a Harkness test pass.
Good lord.
I mean,
It's just a big pink dolphin. It's great.
It's Nick's favorite one. Apparently, it's also into scat play.
Wait, Dolphin Delighter. I think my ex-girlfriend had a toy named that.
I was going to say, it sounds like a sex toy, doesn't it? The Dolphin Delighter. It really does.
I'm pretty sure there is a sex toy called the Dolphin.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or something.
A dolphin vibrator is like a regular like dildo vibrator, but it has like a little offshoot so it presses against a woman's, as well.
I think a dolphin vibrator should have a little blowhole. Blue dragon, how are we feeling? It's got a massive horn on the front of its head. So just so you know, the blue dragon is like the black dragon. It's an evil dragon. This is known as a chromatic dragon. All the chromatic dragons are evil if their names are colors, basically. So this is an evil dragon. It has lightning breath powers. So it tends to live at the sea, flying around in the sky, causing storms.
All I'm going to say is I'm always happy to smash with a bad dragon.
Creatures that spend a year within 1 mile of the dragon's lair find blue objects fascinating.
Yep, that makes sense. So long as I am a car and or donkey, it'll be fine.
One thing though, I hope you like sand, because a sandstorm blows constantly within 1 mile of the dragon's home.
It's fine.
I'll live.
I already live in a desert.
We got smashes around the board. The blue dragon for me is also a smash. It's just...
There's gonna be a lot of unanimous smashing when it comes to the dragons, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. We got a couple of dragons in here. We got a couple set up. You'll see some
Unanimous
metallic
smash.
ones as well. These are the good traditional dragons. There are no gem dragons, which are the neutral ones. They came in a later book. We're doing it book by book.
Better for me in a car.
I think this is the one that I think is going to be the hardest pass for everybody. We're going to another devil, and I mentioned that there was a spikier one than the one before.
Oh, jeez.
Behold the Bone Devil.
Okay.
I mean,
First of all, the spikes on the Bone Devil are not as prevalent in the positions I would be in if I was smashing this creature. They are all facing outwards when in a way. So although it is spikier, it has more spikes. It doesn't have spikes in the important places for me.
These creatures are driven by hate, lust, and envy.
I don't want to fuck something that looks like it came from it came from a particular HR Geiger design, aka Alien.
Speaking of HR, they take special delight in seeing fiends that defy them demoted.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're the Karens of Hale.
No, if they're the
not
Karens of hell,
Karen
I
is
doubly
the
don't
Karen
want to
as
fuck
hell.
them. Like,
Little,
no, fuck that.
my
Greek
main
myth joke for you.
My main problem here is that it's driven by envy. I just want it to be happy. I want it to be envious of like, oh no, he's not fucking me better than that dragon over there.
Sorry. From I'm going to be a card to get fucked by a dragon to this. It's a dichotomy of Luke.
Yeah, Luke's partner that is currently watching this. Are you learning a lot?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She knows a lot already.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe not about the specific monster stuff, but my general feelings, yeah, I'm pretty open about that kind of shit.
Pass. All right. It is a pass for me as well. I'm too clumsy to fuck this. I'm too clumsy.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I will do myself a serious shenanigans.
Shenanigans by
I like that we're all learning our limits on what we would do as a bard.
We're coming on to some pretty hot dragons next. Okay, you've had 2 chromatic dragons. Now get a look at the good guys. Say hello to the brass dragon.
Hey,
Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Look at that fucking 6-pack. It's like a 200 pack.
Yeah, this is specifically.
This dragon has shoulders for days.
Look at
they
that.
look like strapped pumpkins today.
Holy shit.
They look like
So-
pumpkins, I swear to God.
These are good aligned dragons, but they're not necessarily good people. One thing you should
They're
know,
dragons.
each dragon has a hoard. What they treasure most of all is something different for each dragon. The brass dragon treasures conversation. So what they will do is they'll often appear to you looking like a person or as a dragon, and they'll try and enter a conversation with you.
Wonderful.
If you refuse to enter the conversation, they will breathe their sleep breath weapon on you, knock you out. You will wake up either tied up or buried into sand until just your head is there, and the dragon is just there waiting for you to wake up, and then we'll just talk to you constantly until the dragon's happy that you've talked to him enough, or her.
This is how this is going to work with the logistics of a car. I've transformed into a car. I'm also metal.
You can't speak.
You're right, but I do have a radio. I'm pretty sure I could wire up.
Are you fucking Kit from fucking Knight Rider?
No, it's Bumblebee for Transformers.
Oh god!
Exactly.
A nap and a chance to info dump.
Yeah, no, that sounds perfect.
By the time the night is over, that dragon is going to be an absolute expert on the Gundam series.
Yes.
The thing is, they would love that. Like, the objects that brass dragons have in their stash are usually magical items that allow them to communicate to more people. So it'll be things that teach them languages, or rings that let you speak to animals and trees and whatever, so that they can talk to more and more people, because they just love talking to people.
You know what? I just thought as well. I could just be Lightning McQueen from Cars.
Oh my god, where is this coming from, Luke? I don't understand.
Don't ask.
I know
You
what
do
the
not wanna
Dragon's
know.
fucking Cars thing is. But why is it so deepened now to you being Lightning McQueen?
Luke, you're wrong. You shouldn't transform into Lightning McQueen. You should transform into Mater.
Why are we here?
God.
Just to suffer.
It's not that I fantasize about fucking cars. It's the fact that
fantasize
I'm
being-
in park and getting fucked.
Okay.
Look, I have an imagination here, so it's Smash.
So it's Smash. Okay. Well, it's obviously Smash to me. I love someone who wants to listen to me talk. I'm a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, it's sad for me as well.
But like, if they're willing to listen to stuff that I'm very interested in, then I could talk for days.
Okay. Now, what I'm curious about as well, because we've got another dragon coming up, another metallic dragon. I want to know which one you find more smashable, this or the next one, right? So,
Okay.
the brass dragon, late night show host, loves talking to you, will knock you unconscious to ensure that. Or the bronze dragon wants to
Ooh.
fight and fuck in that order. So what they like to do is they like to go out. What they find is wars and battles. They love fighting, but they will only fight for the right side. So what they will first do is infiltrate the society that is fighting, the societies that is fighting, try and listen and try and work out what the cause of the war is, determine in their own minds who they think is the good person, and go and fight for that side. And they love it.
But we're not talking about war here. We're talking about smashing. So we'll watch the ocean with you. Plus,
Yep, they live by the sea. They love living by the sea.
yep. Bronze Dragon said, "Hey cap." Yep. Plus, has ability called Salt Burst. That's basically just I'm coming. And comes with their own mixtape. So is that when they actually come? It just suddenly starts blasting music.
I
Bass
do
drops right then.
want to bring up a downside that Nick has failed to bring up, and that is that they are absolutely addicted to the taste of Tritons. I'm not joking.
Titans.
See, their favorite food is shark. However, because they normally won't eat sharks because it's bad for the ecosystem. But Tritons taste exactly like sharks. So they eat.
I'm a car,
Okay.
not a Triton, so it's fine.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
And they can
Or-
justify it because Tritons are considered evil creatures.
Right.
I feel like that's important to bring up.
I will say the thing about the sound, the music, the mixtape, it's a regional effect. Within its lair, the dragon can set illusory sounds such as soft music that can be heard in various parts.
Wonderful. I've just asked a quick question,
Yeah.
and it turns out that if I'm a donkey, I'll be fine anyway because donkeys don't taste like shark.
Oh my
And cars
god.
might.
And cars don't taste like shark either. So
I can't wait till we get to the disturbing fish people that litter the monster manual.
please tell me there's mermaids.
The
in
funky
this.
fish guys.
Yes, there are mermaids.
Wonderful.
There are shark people. There are frog people.
Even
There are
better.
fish people.
Ooh.
Lobster people.
To go back to your original question, which I find more smashable, the bronze or the brass?
Yeah.
Definitely the bronze.
No, not the chatty one. Okay.
No, it has nothing to do with that. I just think that the bronze just looks hotter.
Wait, so you're saying this dragon looks hotter than Abs Mackenzie that we saw last time? Let me go back so
Yes.
you can see these fucking abs. Look at these shoulders.
They're not abs, they're goddamn pumpkins.
So I
Muscles don't do it for me, but this very nice, sleek, and slender body, that very
that's fair.
feminine-looking face, that does it for me.
I gotta say, I'm a Karlak main in Baldur's Gate. I got the muscles. I haven't got the muscles.
So-
I'm in it.
I would have to go the same and say the bronze dragon is probably better.
Bronze dragon? Okay.
Mainly because For me, if you talk too much, it drains my social battery.
That's
and
fair.
Also, we'll watch the ocean with you, sitting in silence, watching the ocean. Pretty romantic.
That is pretty romantic, yeah. They like to just sit there at the coast and just watch the sea move.
Exactly.
Nice.
I mean, I'm probably the same, to be fair.
Goggles, which one?
I think it's got to be the brass one for me, because if I'm in the right mood, Jesus Christ, I'm a chatty bastard.
That dragon's going to know every single thing about randomizers.
Also, you get a free nap time.
You do get a free nap time.
And you know how much I don't sleep? Too much.
That'd be great. Like, if you've got insomnia, the brass dragon is the one for you. Let me check what the bronze dragon's breath weapons are, because every metallic one gets 2. So their normal one is lightning breath, and they get repulsion breath.
Neat.
So you're literally just pushed away. It's like, no, get away from me.
You know what? I respect anything that has a personal space breath weapon. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, bronze dragon said personal space. Yeah. Okay. Obviously a smash. I'm going to bring us on to another classic D&D monster, but this one is a person and absolutely passes the hardness test. And I think this was going to be popular. Welcome in the Bugbear. Look at that.
I feel like this one is falling under the just a dude category. Like,
so these are goblins.
It's barely inside the just a dude category.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I have a question.
But hey, dudes rock, you know?
I have a question.
Yeah.
If they're a goblin, will they goblin my nuts?
I knew where you were going, Luke. I could feel it in my soul.
So, like, yes, I'd smash. I asked to join the stream for monster fucking. This is just a person.
I mean, I said I'm going through the monster manual. Humans are in there as well. There will be a human that turns up. I wonder what the answers are going to be.
You give us all these options, and then you present us with just a dude.
Just a dude.
So smash, but very disappointed.
I'm going to say smash. The main reason is dom energy.
Dom energy. Yeah, absolutely got dom energy. And they're quick.
And
they're surprisingly quick, you know?
In the bedroom?
As in, you know, they can move fast, you know? You're not going to be getting a slow, lazy fuck from the Bugbear. This thing's going to be like...
So what you're saying is they are Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Exactly. Only old enough to have sex.
This is a man who can have a 9-to-5 job.
This is not a man who could have a 9-to-5 job. What 9-to-5 job involves holding a fucking bloody morning star?
Good one.
No, you're fair enough.
A chef that is basically doing tenderizing all the time.
Yeah.
Basically,
right,
constant prep cook. All they do.
Renaissance actor. All right. Okay.
Yeah, there's so many options for this guy.
For me, it's a smash. You hold on to that hair, you know.
The eyebrows.
We do know that Nick likes holding on to beards in bed. Beards
Beers as well. Yeah, double fisting them. Wait, I could have phrased that better.
But should you?
Next one. This one is not a hardness test pass, but it is another classic D&D monster, so I need to know. The Bulette, which is technically pronounced the Bulette. As I know, I'm angry about the pronunciation, right? The person who invented this monster doesn't understand how the French language works.
So if you come on it, it's creme brulee.
Creme
Fuck off,
brulee,
Luke.
yeah. I need to stress, this is a very large creature. This is huge.
Can I sit in his mouth?
Oh, absolutely. You could take a shit in that thing's mouth, and
I don't want to take a shit in it. I want to sit in it.
it's toilet shaped. Sorry, it's large, but yeah, you could sit. You could sit in this excavation truck head that it has.
So, do you know what this particular artwork reminds me of? Who here has played Monster Hunter?
Yes.
Nah.
This looks like a Dodogma from Monster Hunter.
It does. And those things
And
are goofy little friends.
And I have to commit when it comes to Monster Hunter.
Anything that's been in Monster Hunter, Iris is in.
Most.
I would say, usually I just kind of stick a greatsword into it, but you know.
This thing is bigger than you. It will eat you alive, if that helps.
If I could train one to let me sit in its mouth and I can command it to go in directions and murder everything in its path, I just want a friend to do that.
All right, Dr. Robotnik.
No, I wish to command this creature for evil, not for sex.
I don't know, man. The mouth is very big, and I think it's going to need a lot, and I mean a lot, of precision to be able to basically do anything with that.
That's true. It does possibly have an arsehole.
Possibly? Have you checked?
I can't confirm, one may assume.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, it has to shit somewhere. I'm probably going to pass the mouth precision.
You're passing to the lack of mouse. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll need mouth precision.
That's a pass on the Bulette. I am also a pass on this
Bulette.
because no,
To a
it's not
French
pronounced
store, I'm
cigarette,
going
is
to-
it? It's not pronounced fucking.
It's pronounced cigarette if you're not a fucking coward.
No. I can solve this debate right now. If I go to France, I go to a bread store, I am picking up a baguette.
A baguette.
Pick up the baguette.
Oh, amazing. For me, this is a pass because it looks like a dog. And again, I won't. Anything that looks like a dog, it's a no for me.
Valid.
Oh, here we go. I said there were some disastrous aquatic people.
Ooh,
Yes!
uh,
Get ready for one of my favorites. All right, this is a
Oh, no,
hard
I think I know
smash
who
from
this
me.
is.
It's time for the Bullywug.
oh, hello.
Frog
Frog boy.
person with a spear. They are incredibly vain. They think they are hot shit. They think they are the best people in the world, like individually, not as a racist thing, but they think individually, a Bullywug thinks they are the best person in the goddamn world. They are complete egomaniac.
I have a question, Nick.
Yeah,
What's she doing with that tongue, though?
Oh god.
everything I can. I fully agree with you. Also, by the way, they can speak to frogs and toads.
Neat.
At least they'll be able to help Mario out.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time I look at the Bullywug, my brain just goes, it's just an ancestor of Mr. Toad from Wind of the Willows.
Yeah, which is hot.
I think the question
No.
is, would you smash either Slippy Toad or
No.
any of the Battletoads?
And the answer is
Absolutely
yes.
not.
You wouldn't smash Rash from the Battletoads?
No, I would not.
One other
I
thing
mean,
that I
so
think
long
is
as I don't get a rash.
is something that might allow you to do some things that maybe are in your fantasies. The Bullywug is amphibious.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, also, look at those lips. Like, they are some nice lips.
You could have sex in the bathtub without worrying about the water level.
I mean, I don't worry about the water level anyway. Also,
And let me tell you, these bastards, they need a bath.
also, baths are too small.
No one wants to accidentally drown their partner if they're having bath sex. Now you don't have to worry if your partner's a Bullywug, is what I mean.
I'd probably be more worried about slipping up and hurting yourself. Really.
Yeah, that's just that.
The kind of logistics of it. Also, bathtubs over here, very small. Like,
Well, okay, well, you could do it at the Bullywug's house because they live in a swamp.
yeah,
Yeah, but then you got the problem of being in a swamp.
don't have sex in water. It's bad for lubricant.
Yeah, but
I
this
mean,
thing's a
but they're
frog. It's
always
lubed
lubed
all the
up.
time.
Yeah,
Even
exactly.
in water.
Self-lubricating.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Self-lubricating, pretty good lips. I mean,
Yeah.
how,
And you don't have to be a car.
You know that
How would
mouth
they
is
react?
going to go
how,
all
how
around.
do they react out?
How do they react to salt? They're fine.
I'm going to go smash. Would smash.
All I'm learning here is Goggles has never felt horny for Kermit the Frog, and what
No,
the fuck, Goggles?
Mr. Toad
That
in
reflects
Wind in the
poorly on you.
Willows.
Okay, so we've got smash on the Bullywug, naturally smash from me. Thank you for joining us in our titillating journey through the Monster Manual. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit like and let me know in the comments down below which monster you find most irresistible. And hey, if you want to see us crack through more hot stuff like this, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Until next time, shame on all of you and, most importantly, shame on me.